A disturbing lack of chicken, a pot pie with a lid, and a battle with Marie Callender herself for the top spot. According to customer reviews, these are popular chain restaurants' chicken pot pies from worst to best. Mostly known for its Southern-style fried chicken, KFC also offers plenty of other options for those wishing to look beyond the chain's famed bucket of chicken. Nevertheless, the pot pie stands out as a somewhat unexpected addition to the chain's usual menu offerings. Made with a flaky crust and a savory sauce, the pie's filling contains fried chicken, peas, potatoes, and carrots. KFC's pot pie has been the subject of predominantly unfavorable feedback from reviewers, indicating that the chain's patrons may be better off sticking with its iconic fried chicken. A recurring grievance among online reviewers focuses on the ratio of chicken to everything else, with many unhappy diners complaining of a lack of chicken. From buttermilk pancakes and country fried steak to bacon mac and cheese, Cracker Barrel's rich menu embodies classic American comfort food. The restaurant's take on chicken pot pie with a rich filling and golden flaky crust sits comfortably among these hearty offerings. Filled with slow-simmered chicken, carrots, peas, potatoes, celery, and onions in a creamy sauce, the dish comes with either corn muffins or buttermilk biscuits on the side. However, most diners have expressed disappointment with the chicken pot pie at Cracker Barrel. The menu item has even been the subject of a viral TikTok that captures a woman laughing at the dish's presentation.
But isn't chicken pot pie? Isn't the crust supposed to be sealed to the bowl? I thought so.
More damning feedback comes from a TripAdvisor reviewer who wrote that on top of it being too doughy and not having enough chicken, that parts of the meal were downright raw. PJ Clarke's features just 5 locations in New York City, Washington, D.C., and Philadelphia, and boasts a pretty full menu. Listed alongside other classic American entrees, the restaurant's country chicken pot pie comes with all the usual trimmings, plus a cheddar cheese crust. Despite the restaurant's pedigree, the country chicken pot pie at PJ Clarke's has garnered a polarized response. Several diners praised the dish, and other patrons have noted that the meal was huge while looking more like a loose chowder than a cohesive pie. On a less positive note, one underwhelmed Yelper calls the pot pie a real disappointment, adding that the crust was dry while the filling was soupy and lacked seasoning. Boston Market's chicken pot pie filling incorporates the restaurant's famous rotisserie chicken, which has been chopped and mixed into the filling with a medley of vegetables in a rich chicken sauce and topped with a flaky crust. Opinions about Boston Market's chicken pot pie among diners are split. Some reviewers praise the pie, calling it both filling and delicious. On the flip side, one diner writing on Restaurant Guru wrote that they once ordered the pie and found it disgusting. This was especially disappointing for them because the pot pie had been a favorite of theirs for years. Gregg's Restaurants and Taverns operates just 4 restaurants, all located in Rhode Island, where the restaurant has been feeding hungry diners since 1972. Despite the small footprint, this family-friendly establishment offers a huge menu.
We're well known for our desserts, and comfort food is also something we're known for.
One of the items on the menu is Gregg's take on chicken pot pie, which has received a mixed reception from diners. One TripAdvisor reviewer wrote of their experience, "The chicken and vegetables were fresh, but the crust was overcooked, and there wasn't enough sauce or gravy in the pot pie." Meanwhile, another customer claims that the dish is overpriced, adding that while their daughter enjoyed the pie, she said that it was slightly overcooked and too small. True to its name, the Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen menu is all about quality ingredients and freshly prepared cuisine. Made in-house, the restaurant's chicken pot pie features homemade cream sauce and a hearty filling that includes roasted chicken, peas, onions, and carrots. However, the real star of the show is the crispy, flaky crust. One reviewer recommending the dish on TripAdvisor writes, "The chicken pot pie is just like you would make it home, but better." Yet, it's not all perfect at this restaurant. Several of the chain's patrons haven't been quite as enthusiastic about the dish, variously describing it as nothing special, mostly consisting of crust and being under-seasoned. Marie Callender began her venture by selling pies to nearby restaurants in Orange, California in the 1940s. They became so popular that Callender opened her first restaurant in 1964, which gradually grew into a 27-outlet chain across the United States. Marie Callender's Heartland Chicken Pot Pie is packed with seasoned chunks of chicken and veggies, then finished off with a hand-pressed crust.
When it comes to the perfect pot pie, it's all in the crust.
Marie Callender's chicken pot pie has won over the hearts and stomachs of many diners, who describe the pie as amazing, satisfying, and the best pot pie in town. The only downside is that, depending on the restaurant, the dish may not arrive at your table as hot as you may wish. Mimi's Cafe specializes in a fusion of American and French cuisine, a combination inspired by its founder's experiences while serving in France during World War II. The chain's chicken pot pie stands out for its comforting, home-cooked appeal, with the classic dish featuring a flaky crust that encases a hearty mix of roasted chicken, potatoes, peas, carrots, and onions, as well as a creamy herb sauce. The restaurant's chicken pot pie is a standout favorite with its patrons. Numerous reviewers write fondly of the dish, referring to it as delicious and a meal that will make your day. A part of Claim Jumper Steakhouse and Bar's lunch menu, the chicken pot pie hasn't changed since the restaurant first opened its doors in 1977 in Los Alamitos, California. Baked each morning, the pastry consists of peas, carrots, onions, and mushrooms. All the ingredients come immersed in a creamy herb sauce and enveloped in a flaky crust. While a Claim Jumper's Facebook post refers to the chain's chicken pot pie as nothing less than a fall staple, it seems that diners enjoy the dish all year round. Reviewers give the dish a series of enthusiastic thumbs up, describing it as really tasty, heavenly, and superb.